Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Give this a like, a subscribe, and share to help someone out and to get the messages out. Turn this down a little bit. Today, I put Pisces. In Pisces, Saturn came out with your energy that you're in right now, and also this could be an energy that um, you could be going through, or energy that you are um, have healed from. So I'm really getting that it's time for you to be organized. I feel like that you are planning, plotting, um, on how to take your take your power and to create, to learning how to grow a stability, being grounded at this time. It's also important to also like avoid destruction, escapism, self sabotage at this time. I feel like with Saturn being a masculine energy, I feel like you are deep in, like right now you're your masculine energy, taking charge of your life, um, preparing for the future in order for you to be able to attract the outcome that you want, to be able to like work. I'm getting like work hard, financial stability, um, in growing in that area. And it's important for you right now to also like to listen and to pay attention. It was something about the ears that was on his card about like listening and making sure that you are um, listening to the guidance. It's kind of like when you're in a masculine energy, you taking charge on your life. People, I believe, forget that balance is key. So also, like, yes, you probably need to step into. Sometimes we need to step more into a masculine energy, but we cannot also forget the feminine part of nurturing ourselves and nurturing others. Actually, caring about others' feelings, um, not necessarily opinions, but also like hearing people out, because it can lead to self destruction, self sabotage if you're not nurturing also the loving, the compassionate part of connections. Yeah, you guys could be multitasking a lot, wanting to do many different things in your career as well, but just don't forget to take time to nurture yourself, be with friends and family as well. I was given a message that like your heart will lead you, your heart will, but it takes a lot of healing in that area. You guys could also need healing with father daddy issues, or dealing with a mom that was maybe too controlling or too strict, Pisces. So it's, you could have some areas to some healing that needs to be done in that heart space in order for you to move forward and also to be able to complete your goals to completion. Because when you do, your heart will lead you. I've just seen I forgive. So forgiving others. I also heard the message to tap in into your more of your Pisces energy. Check your birth chart, because sometimes I know our sun signs are actually the energy that we need to be more in working our way into, and Um, so if like if you are a cups baby, you can, for an example, if you're like a Leo, Virgo, Cups, who's born on like August 20th, you will have more of that. Also, a lot of that Virgo energy coming in. So it would be important for you to actually see the qualities that a Virgo carry, and also like using the Leo energy to um it's like working together with these different energies. So yeah, like so tapping into more of your Pisces energies. Pisces is the last zodiac of the chart, so it's the most knowledgeable when it comes to spirit, being connected with the unseen, being connected with spirits, being connected with your intuition. It's like that is where it's comfortable at. So with being tapped in with your emotions. Being tapped this is the card of just emotions. Being tapped in with your emotions. And it is safe for me to feel emotion as I experience relationship with myself, others, and the universe. Emotion is there as a useful tool to give me information. As I listen to and name my emotions and become clear about the messages and beliefs behind them, I liberate myself. You set yourself free. You see things from many people perspectives. So that's where it goes back to when I was saying to avoid destruction and being able to listen to others. Like and I feel is your affirmation. So and this is your sacral chakra. Some of you need to meditate with water, get in some water, maybe take a bath in water, saying thanks and praying over water, your food, praying over that and being grateful for. I just heard being grateful for the little things. It's like, are you ever satisfied? I just heard. Um, Something else I'm getting. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it back. Oh, you could also be dealing with a lot of anxiety or fear because I was feeling that. Um, this is Mercury retrograde as well that we are into. So you just want to be careful with your thoughts, making sure you are being, if you feel yourself having anxiety or getting depressed or sad, just you can Google YouTube affirmations to do. You can write these affirmations down that I'm giving you and use these affirmations um, as through this time phrase. You have authentic power. My authentic power is achieved through self esteem, love, truth, and authenticity. I forgive myself and others, release responsibility for others, and take responsibility for my life. It is safe for me to be powerful. It is safe for me to be powerful. I think and speak affirming, supportive words and imagine a life that I love. I co create my reality. Goes back to what I just said during this phase. If you're feeling negative, depressed, not having a lot of self love, use these affirmations. I think and speak affirming, supportive words and imagine that I love. And I co create my reality. It's time for you to get in touch with your authentic power. That goes back to the Saturn energy when I stated that being in that masculine energy, being goal oriented, learning how to be grounded, working hard, planning, but you also need to listen. You need to pay attention to what spirit is telling you in the signs. Like you have to work hard for it's nothing that's just going to just fall in your lap. You have to work hard for the things that you want to create. Slow and steady wins the race. It's not when you get there, it's not about how you get there. It's about actually taking the stairs to success. You have to work hard. Are you gonna just be thinking about your goals all the time, being unsatisfied all the time? Because when you're doing that, you keep yourself in a negative energy. And how are you gonna be able to create and co-create with the universe? Healing cards, spirit. Any more cards? Chakra healing cards. We have we. We are one. Isis is here. You will have the power to get in touch with ancient knowledge, ancient wisdom from spirit. That goes back to also when I was saying to tap into your emotions, tap into your spiritual gifts. Because, like I said again, Pisces is the last of the zodiac. It's the most mature. Um, it's the most spiritual and most connected to spirit. I am blessed to be part of the one. I honor and cherish my brothers and sisters, past, present, and future, who journey with me. Difference and polarity are not a threat, but an alternative view and experience. I embrace the shared experience of myself and others as eternal beings. We are one. So I believe that you're going to start meeting up and learning your soul family, people that you may have done things with in a past life that y'all have reincarnated now to join and come together. This could be you could be in like the fashion, into like modeling, into like hair, makeup. You could, and just something with the arts, something with the arts. That you can be into. And if it's like I'm getting that message that it's enough room for everybody to eat, there's enough for everybody. So if even if you was to see someone doing the same thing that you are doing, everyone has their own authentic approach to things. But you can also, like, I hear, like, two minds are better than one. So if you also could connect with other individuals that do the same thing that you do, and y'all work together to, y'all have on the same purpose, because obviously in the past life y'all was doing it together and you're here to do it together again. So don't see people as a threat to, if you see them doing something that you want to do that's very low vibrational. Now it's the difference if they are copying you, if they are not in touch with their authentic self. But who are you to tell someone that I'm doing that, you can't do that? We are one. We are in this together. I was been caught up for some ISIS cards because ISIS came out. But before ISIS came out, I looked at the deck. Some of you could have like Egyptian pharaohs um, that have reincarnated here to bring change into the world. Take back the throne, okay? Take back the throne. I'm getting this also mentions like equal give and take. Like, you don't want to be so much of a taker that you forget to give, because that's also low vibrational. It can stop your manifestations from creating, especially like depending on who your spirit guides is. They are givers. They are givers. Some of y'all can like need to like tune in to see what deities and gods and goddesses that you are drawn to start giving offerings to, and to giving them energy, including your higher ancestors. It's like equal give and take. So what is it, bring it back, what is it, I was about to start rapping and dancing. Maybe I'll do stuff in the music too. um Pass it forward. So if someone do something nice to you, you're supposed to pass it forward to the next person, and not be in like a lack mindset that I'm not gonna have enough. Just know God's gonna provide. If you are going through challenges right now, financially, spiritually, mentally, just know that it's a challenge to get your attention, and that to know that you can do something about it, to receive help. You're not the only one that goes through things. You're not the only one that had to overcome the challenges. So it's important for you to connect with like-minded individuals, share your story with others. So we have Queen B, Queen B, a life restored. Spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Whatever part of you or your life you thought to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life. Just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life, so too will you rise again, healed and renewed. So goes back. So if you have to do some shadow work, some childhood trauma, some with your parents, I'm really getting like a father energy or a mother that was very masculine. Also going back to things that you may have done as a kid and bringing it back here because you know when we are kids, we're very much pure and innocent, so we be in touch with things that we like. But you know, sometimes our parents do not contribute to that creative power that we're in touch with then. So with you getting in touch with things that you might have liked as a kid and bringing them forth now and trying to create with it because that's your authentic power, it's like you're being renewed. So heal so you will be able to let your heart lead you. Oh, I got one more card that came out. Yes. Like, so you could be a high priestess, someone's that, like I said, can tap into the unknown. It's more easier for others, especially if they put the work in a past life to connect with spirit, higher spiritual beings, ascended masters. Um, so we have beloved initiate. There are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist with your bold faith and inspire action until the impossible happens. Isis has the spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it seems. Let her inspire you. Believe. I was also getting that too. You need to believe. You need to believe in the impossible because you not believing is kind of like if you don't believe, what's the point? It's kind of like you have to believe that you can be successful. You have to believe that you can be this business owner. You have to believe that you can be who you want to be. Ooh, that just remind me of that song. I know I can be who I want to be. If I work hard, I gotta play it. It's by Nas. I've been channeling him so much. So y'all need to listen to this song. I'm gonna sing it for y'all. It's not have to. Oh, I can be what I wanna be. If I work on it, I do what I wanna be. No, I can. I know what I wanna be. If I work on it, I do what I wanna be. I said acting music. Okay, okay, so we on point channeling for real. So go listen to that song, Nas. I can't by Nas. Hey, shout out to Nas. Like, I want to know more. I would love to sit and talk to Nas and just he high priestess himself, you know. So surrender to not believing. Oh, I love this reading. I needed to hear that song. Shoot. Okay, one more card. Isis. I guess not. Oh, I need to read this. Y'all could be having financial problems right now, and it's so funny because I was like, I was like catching up, budgeting, writing down. Maybe some y'all need like a budget book and all of this, but I had a guy basically I got a ticket. I got a ticket and I called to see how much the ticket was to the people, and I'm like, really? It was just like more than what I expected. So when I got off the phone with them, so I was driving, and someone said it was like a car that passed, and it said persist, like persist. Do not let that, you know, get you down and all of that. Like it'll work out. You just gotta do things as they, one step at a time, getting out of the debt or whatever. Um, so when life seems dry, depleted, filled with repetitive tasks, or simply stagnant and strifeful, Isis, the mother of life, holds the ability to revive even the most numb, resistance, and difficult circumstances in your life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave. Open your arms and receive. Open your arms. Oh, wait. Let's just, I have my arms at the look. Open your arms and receive. I love the Pisces card. Every time that I read Pisces, like this is one of my favorite cards out the deck. Like this woman is just like strong. She's so strong, and people might not think of it. She deals with so much. I'm getting like Pisces deal with so much within and on a presence. Like people might view her as weak or view her as not knowing, but little do they know she's dealing with so much in the background. All right, what we got? Okay, so I'm going to do y'all a 4 card spread, and it's going. I will remind y'all as I go through. It's going to be past history or background, your present or current situation, your future outcome, advice from spirit, advice on the physical 3D. I need to get organized on this desk. Got shit everywhere. Please, if you're getting a message, like, subscribe, and share. I put all my information for personal readings in the bio. I love y'all. Spirit loves y'all. Oh, past history, spirit. So in the past or background, we have heart desires. And with heart desires being here, I feel as if you would, like, that goes back to not, I fucking hate ads. I'm going to have to, I'm thinking about buying the ads on YouTube so they would stop interrupting my music after I pay my ticket. No, I'm just playing. But, we have heart desires here. Um, so in the background, I feel like you wasn't following your heart desires. You wasn't believing in it. Present, current situation. And you also could have been overindulging. We have Phoenix rising. And I knew this card was gonna come out. I love it. I love it. This card, this card is basically the same thing in 2 different decks. Phoenix. And this is said, Phoenix rises from fire, transition from death into life. Is so too will you rise again, healed and renewed. Thank you, Spirit. I'm gonna read the Phoenix Rising card from the other deck to y'all. Something unexpected has happened that shook you to your very core. It can be difficult to understand why this was a part of your journey. Surrender your heart, mind, body, and soul to infinite spirit. Know that you are not alone and always in safe hands. Hope and anticipation return as you come to terms with letting go of trauma. The spirit of the phoenix rising from the ashes brings back your drive and determination. It goes with that Nas song. You can reinvent your life in wonderful ways filled with love, understanding, and prosperity. I am safe and determined to live a wonderful and happy life. Crystals for you are smoky quartz, jet, citrine, and fire active agmatite. A lot of y'all also could have been like adopted, could have been sexually abused. Sorry if that's triggering anyone. Um, healing that needs to be evolved. Not evolved. Healing that needs to healing that needs to evolve. Healing that needs to take place with the family unit, childhood as well. Know that you are not alone and always in safe hands. That goes back to when I also said to connect with like minded individuals, to connect with people that have been through what you have been through. Future outcome. I feel like people see, I just got this because I was feeling it earlier, but I just didn't say nothing, it just came up again. I feel like people see a cute face or see someone that I don't like cute face or just innocent or always happy, that's always happy and think that they never go through stuff. So you never know unless you ask. You'll never know unless you reach out. Future outcome, cut the cord. So that goes back to where I said avoid destruction, escapism, self sabotaging, negative people, negative influences. So in the future outcome, you healing is going to cut the cord. You're because it came in reverse, so you will be cutting the cords naturally. I feel like, and then I feel like Isis here, your spirit guides, is going to just be people are just going to start leaving you alone, people that wasn't for your highest good, things, the bad habits that wasn't for your highest good, it's just going to start to leave. Advice from spirit. Let's see the repeated numbers. Oh, so cards came at fearless, be bold. Be bold, be brave to complete your goals. To cross in, to in. You see that little girl? It could be like that goes back to healing, that childhood abandonment issues, trauma. And you see how there's this little girl here, but she's big now. It's kind of like being bold and brave to face the the trauma that you experience, using it to create and to cross over into a new life. Oh, I love these how this card came out. And they both came out together in the advice from spirit to be bold, brave. I feel like I feel like this little girl, these are the same people or same energies. This little girl is looking at, the reflection of her. This is I don't know what kind of animal this is. I just feel like as a young kid, you was very feisty. You probably was beating up all the boys. A bully. Probably could have been like just I feel like as a kid you was fearless and bold. And like this little baby got an eagle. She's dragging an eagle. But now you older, you need to tap back into that energy. I love it. Advice on the physical spirit. And so that was advice from spirit. And this is advice on the physical things you need to take action on now. If you want to be in a spotlight, you could do something with dancing, music. I said that. Something with music. In that way, you just need to get the confidence to get comfortable with that. That's your advice on the physical. I'm going to see one more card on that advice on the physical. Naughty or nice? Naughty or nice? I'm going to read naughty or nice out to you. It's appropriate to let your naughty side loose once in a while. However, if we behave badly, we often jokingly say, the devil made me do it. Ego is a part of our survival mechanism and has two sides. One filled with love, joy, and compassion, the weaker side has fear-based emotions like shame, anger, guilt, and selfishness. When the weaker side surfaces frequently, it indicates a trauma beneath the emotion that needs to be explored and released. I am ready. Affirmation. I am ready to work on my weaknesses. I lovingly accept heaven's help. So if you find yourself doing things that are low vibrational, not like so, because balance is key. I'm not gonna say nobody's perfect, but if you feel yourself overindulging in certain things, realize why. So you gotta be real with yourself. I am the star of my own life. I am bold, beautiful, and magical is another affirmation for you. All right, I'm pull some one more. Oh, there we go. This is a good reading. I really freaking love this reading. Wait. So if you have a question about something a year from now, if you put the work in to get to where you want to be a year from now, you will see results. So it's up to you. It's up to you. If you think that, oh, unlikely this is going to happen, it'll never happen because you put sending that energy out. It's important for you to communicate. In the near future, you're going to need to reach out to someone, some help, and communicate. You're up. It's up to you. It's up to you. So I'm gonna leave y'all reading here. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Like, subscribe to my YouTube, and share my